Shout outs to Luke Thomas.
This goes out to all the guys who like to play basketball in the rain with no clothes on. This is for you. I know Jesus saves. I wish he'd save us from this podcast. I know he looks after you and me, but I wish he'd take us far away from here.
What's up, players? What's up, champs? Welcome to IDM episode 170. Happy IDM Friday. Special IDM Friday. It's always a special IDM, but we're doing this one on the first of the month. You know, shouts to Bone Thugs and Harmony. Shouts to D-Tet and John Papa Giorgio and Shorts. We used to do a bit until he stopped talking to us because, I don't know, we made fat jokes or something like that. Welcome to IDM 170. I'm your guy, Oathman, joined by the one, the only. You guys know him. You love him. My partner in crime.
They do crime.
What's up, dog?
What up, everybody? I've been doing a lot of thinking this week, and I'm thinking, like, do we need to reimagine this entire show? Or are we good the way that we are? These are just errant thoughts that I have every once in a while, but I can tell you this. Even with those thoughts, there's no worse week than the executive at JP Morgan. There's that.
Wow.
There's not a
Right
worse
to it,
week.
huh?
There's not a worse week you could have.
Well, are you talking about the Indian dude or the Albanian chick?
I
Who's
don't
having the
know.
worst week?
I think they're both having a pretty bad week.
Yeah. That'll be a fun. Yeah, we're gonna get to that pretty quickly. I'm excited to talk about that. I'm sure everyone's thinking about it. Although, dude, does this ever happen to you? I asked Jessica, my vagina. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, I'll talk to her.
Vagina.
And I was like, yeah, this story's crazy about the JP Morgan thing, right? And she's like, what? She had no idea what I was talking about. I was like,
This is the way that it always goes. Like,
yeah.
One day I said to Casper, I go, you know, I could have fucked that chick that fucked the Patriots coach, right?
Really? What'd she say?
And she was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, nothing.
Like, who? Yeah. So I had to explain it to her, and then, you know, she stopped paying attention halfway through my explanation. And then she's like, that's weird. Why do you know that? I'm like, everyone's talking about it. What do you mean? Why do I know that? But yeah, we'll get to that, man. We'll get to it.
Isn't it so like disheartening when you go, everybody's talking about it. And then she's like, well, I'm somebody and I'm not talking about it.
Yeah. Like, well, you're the outlier.
Yeah. You're the outlier. I'm in the right here.
Yeah. So annoying. But yeah, I'm excited to talk about that. It's weird, dude. It's like stories just will dominate an entire week, and it seems like it's top of mind for everybody, you know.
I started thinking about this, and I think this is like the lone benefit of the AI infusion of like ChatGPT and Claude and all those other AI companies is that it's magnifying those dominant social media stories, and it's making them more fun because people can just like go to ChatGPT in like 2 seconds and then create like an image with a woman with her head is replaced by a fish. It's like like you don't have to Photoshop anymore. You don't have to like know somebody who knows Photoshop. You don't have to like use an app called like memegenerator.com. You can just do it in 5 seconds on ChatGPT or Claude and then jump on the pile on social media.
That's so true. Like you definitely had to it's made the playing field a little more even for everybody. Cause I remember going to those sites, I remember going to sites to crop photos, but yeah, we'll get to that. But before we do that, dude, and we got some dogs in the chat. Shouts to Fan of Radio, shouts to Bustles, Ernesto, Ron Mexico, what's up, player? Fan of Radio, didn't that story already get debunked as a hoax? We will get to that. But before we do that, dude, man, this doesn't happen every week. A lot of times we got to force it out of our more famous friends, our friends with more of a following. You and I have been fortunate enough, blessed to, hashtag blessed to have experiences and work in an industry that let us, kind of rub shoulders with people who have a large fan base. And one guy that I keep up with and I still work with to this day, my dog, he's like a big brother to me, Luke Thomas. Some of you guys know him. MMA, combat sports extraordinaire. So, and as you guys know, I help out with his live chat every Thursday. He does a live chat where he just fields questions from his listening audience. And I'm in there, helping out, modding, stuff like that. I get along with a lot of the people that are in the chat. So a lot of times like questions about me will come up and I'll just, throw a quick pitch in, say, I do a podcast with my buddy. It's called IDM. Check,
Yeah, of course. It's great, man.
Yeah. So a couple of his listeners have, found their way over here and some of them like it, some of them don't, but
can I just add, he has a massive audience. It trounces ours, of course, especially on YouTube. So anytime there's even an acknowledgement, if there is one, it's a huge win for us.
For sure. But I try not to force it. When you're friends with people like that, you try to, you don't want to seem like a mooch. But if it comes up organically, that's pretty cool. So someone, luckily, our guy Christian L7, who is a recent subscriber of the show, brought up IDM on the live chat this week. And dude, I don't know if Luke was doing this because it was my birthday last week. He was just trying to be extra nice. Maybe he feels bad for me because, so many reasons. But listen to this fucking shout out he gave the show, dude. It's really, really awesome. All right, here we go.
Thoughts on the IDM podcast? Oh, yes, this is the Othello's podcast. You think I listen to that bullshit?
Dude, I'll take it. I'll take it. Do you think I listen to that bullshit? Luke has a problem with me, excuse me. In so much as he thinks that I am a smooth-brained Neanderthal. Because I used to spend a lot of time arguing with him on Twitter over things that he felt he was intellectually superior to me on. Mm-hmm. So even a mention, I will take.
Did you guys have a falling out or something like that? Did you?
No, I can just think of like a number of random arguments that I would be bored at work. I worked in sports radio. It's boring. So
you would troll him a little bit? Is that what you're saying?
Slightly, but I mean, it was all in good fun,
Yeah.
Like one time he was arguing to himself and all of his followers on Twitter that Arlington is a suburb of DC.
Yeah.
And I just went back and forth with him about like, I was like, Arlington is not the suburbs. That's stupid. That's a dumb take. And he was like, oh, well, you're an idiot. By definition, it is the suburbs. And I was like, yeah, but like colloquially, like would anybody look at Arlington and think, oh, that's the suburbs?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
you said about Fairfax. And then that was the day that I got the big unfollow.
Oh no, dude. It's so weird, man. So many people who I like I have a couple people in my life, like Luke. Dukes is another one who they love me, but they can't tolerate my relationship to you.
Right.
I'm like, Shorts is great. Lighten up. He's awesome. And they're like, no, I won't stand for it. So that's interesting.
Well, it's all good. I love Luke. It's just it's funny. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, dude, in case you guys missed it, because it was super quick, but it was super complimentary. Here's the shout out again.
Thoughts on the IDM podcast? Oh yes, this is the Othello's podcast. You think I listen to that bullshit?
Wait, why wouldn't he just do you the solid though? That's what I want to know. Like, why wouldn't he just go, you know what, Othello really could. I like Othello.
Yeah.
I don't feel one way or another about Blue Shorts, but I like Othello. Why can't I just put his podcast over one time?
You know what, dude? I was thinking about this, and here's the thing about Luke, man. That I said this. I wrote this comment on Twitter. I was like, that's his way of telling everybody that he loves me. And I honestly believe that, dude. Like he's a ball breaker. He doesn't get sentimental about things. But if he, like, the most hurtful thing he could have done here would be completely apathetic and, like, you know what I mean, not have an opinion one way or the other. I mean, that's kind of what it sounds like here. But him shitting on it is sort of like a little nod, a little nudge to being my buddy. And like he obviously he doesn't listen to the show, right?
It clearly, but
Yeah.
it's like when comics bust each other's balls, they don't actually hate each other, they actually like each other, but that's their way of showing affection.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not mad. I mean, I showed it to Jessica, and I don't think she's ever laughed harder than when she saw this. She was like crying tears of happiness when she saw this.
That's awesome.
So
I mean, dude, I've look, I love it. I'm happy he even said the words or letters, I'm sure, IDM out of his mouth on his show. That's great. I've had beers with Luke. I've had marijuana with Luke in the past.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
So I love Luke and I appreciate the shout out.
Yeah. Oh shit. Christian L7's in the house right now. He says, yo, am I like famous now? Sorry, by the way, I didn't mean to start shit. I was trying to hype y'all up. No, dude, don't apologize. This is, first of all, this is hilarious. This is awesome. And we're super appreciative of anyone, like, trying to put us on one way or the other. So
this is what we've been arguing since the beginning. We need more of this. You are absolutely 100% in the right. We need people in the comment sections of videos that we play on this show saying IDM sent us. And then people will go, I don't know who IDM is. And then they search in their YouTube search bar and they go, IDM podcast. And that's what we need more of. That's the viral marketing we need more of. So you were 100% in the right, Christian L7 loser.
wait, why'd you say loser?
It's a figure of speech.
Oh, okay. But don't get it twisted. We're not, like, neither of us are upset with Luke's response. We thought it was funny. I mean, we posted it on all our socials and stuff. he doesn't listen to the show. That's fine. You know, I don't expect him to. And he's nudged people in our direction in the past, with the Rossini, check out Othello. He knows the shit. So it's all love. I texted Luke after. I was like, dude, that was hilarious. No, but yeah, shouts to you, Christian L7, for bringing it up, man. I appreciate that. Cause I'm not going to do it, Hey, Luke, can you get, hey guys, while you're here, if you're looking for,
why would the guy with direct access to the big platform do it?
Well, because that's super unprofessional to be like, hey, can we plug my thing on your platform? You're not supposed to.
All right.
You know the rules of media, dude.
Yeah.
And I've gone on his live streams before, and I've plugged the podcast plenty of times. So
hell yeah.
You got to do it in a way that makes sense. So, anyways, shouts to Luke, shouts to Christian L7, shouts to anyone that brings up IDM to anybody. We appreciate that. But yeah, we thought that was funny.
Yes. Spread the word of IDM. We are your uncle's favorite podcast.
Our Kevin Smith says DMX is your name. Alexa, hey, what's up, Alexa? D-Ted in the house. Bustle says all press is good press.
That's right.
Bustles, Christian L is strangely close to Chris L.
No, it's not me. No.
Norris, are you in the chat right now with us?
No, impossible. I can't even figure out how to work a MacBook because my fingers are too big for the keyboard.
That's why you can't figure it out, because of your fingers?
That's right.
Raw Mexico, Christian, you should ask the host of Fortress of Solid Dudes what he thinks of IDM next. It's a good idea. Yeah, do that, Christian.
I almost did Luke voice. I love Othello. I love Othello, even though he's the one that brings me up all the time. But I hate blue shorts for no apparent reason.
Wait, all right. I thought okay. All right. Anyways, so that was funny. How's your week been, dude? How you feeling? How's your brain feeling?
Much better, much better. I mowed the lawn today. Shouts to our guy Ron Mexico for helping me season my lawnmower last fall. I'm back to doing normal things again, which is good. I mean, it was essentially a straight month of being locked down, unable to do anything physical or anything. So I feel like I'm getting closer back to the norm.
Has it been a month since your concussion?
The March 26th. Yeah.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
All right. Damn. Time's flying by, dog.
Yep.
What about the gym? You hit up the gym or anything like that?
No, that's still a little much. Maybe next week.
Okay. All right. Cool, man.
What about you?
I've been good, man. It's one of those weeks where I've been like super stressed about a couple things and trying to finish up a couple things and all that. So I haven't really been sleeping well. And then for some reason, like when I don't sleep well, that pisses Jessica off. Fucking vagina, dude. She's like, like, what's going on with you? Why? Like, it stresses her out. So she's mad at me because I'm stressing her out that I can't sleep. And I'm like, on top of not being able to sleep, I don't need you being pissed at me for not sleeping, And then if I sleep too much, she's pissed about it,
Yeah. Yeah. They don't want you to sleep, period. But definitely not during the day. That's inexcusable.
No, yeah. I mean, no, I'm not even talking about sleeping, like taking naps and shit like that. I'm talking about like, if I'm well rested, if I go through the night sleeping like a baby, must be nice. Oh, I'm glad you slept well, And if I don't sleep well, she's like, oh, what's going on? Well, why can't you just, stop doom scrolling and stuff? I'm like, God damn it. Leave me alone, woman. But I love her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, Jen Montana, Shorts does sound less brain damage tonight. Thumbs up. There you go, Shorts.
All right, that's good.
Ron Mexico. And then if you have to polish your knob to sleep, they get even more pissed. Dude, don't even get me started, dude. You know, they're like, oh, really? That's what you're doing? Okay. All right. So what are you watching? No, I'm playing. That's never come up. But yeah, I know she would be salty if she saw that. But no, it's been okay, dude. You know, life's good. I can't complain. I'm trying to, dude, you got to put the dogs onto the fact that you're going to be on vacation in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to Othello's homeland, Morocco, in like a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. Like the middle of May. I'm only going to be gone for like 5 days, but it's so strange. You know, I've known this Moroccan man for 20 years now at this point.
Thanks, dude.
Pretty much. And I am going to the place where he salted his earth.
Hell yeah.
And I've done all kinds of research. And when I say I mean my vagina has. And I hit my boy Othman up today and I said, look, there's a real big battle going on in the household right now. On the first night that we're there, should we go to eat Moroccan food or French food? And you were like, what?
Huh?
Yeah, you said, well, she's going to complain if she hates the Moroccan food, so just say French food.
That's the thing. I just know that if you're pushing for Moroccan, she's pushing for French, and it's the first night, even if she likes the food, she's going to say she doesn't like the food because it was your idea. And then that's going to piss me off because I'll feel like she's insulting my culture. So I'm like, dude, just let her get this W the first night and then, you know, explore. Dude, I gotta let you know, man. I was thinking about it today. You're definitely part of the 1%. You know that, right?
In what way?
You're going to a lavish vacation, like, you know, international vacations every year. You're, you know, living in a high income or a high tax bracket area of Ashburn. You are, you know, you got cable and internet. Dog, you're living the dream.
Yeah. No, I definitely am. That's what I wake up and think every morning. I go, man, I am living the dream.
Well, I'm just saying, if you go to a nice fancy vacation overseas every year, a lot of people, they would consider that living large, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, especially when you have to stay in the slave quarters for 90% of the rest of the year.
All right. Anyway, so that's good. We'll figure out what we're gonna do while you're gone. But all right, man, dude. Why don't we just get to it?
And slaves come from where, Othman?
Africa.
I'll see you soon.
Wait, what kind of research has she been doing? Like places to go, like cool shopping centers.
You know, I mean, it always starts with like, has Gwyneth Paltrow been here and blogged about it on goop.com?
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like every time I went to Morocco as a kid, I would only go to Casablanca, which is like, I mean, it's just like a city that people live in. It's not really like a touristy type of area. So, I don't even know what to tell people, like what they should do when they want to experience it as Americans, but whatever.
DTET says shooting B-roll in luxury hotels. I mean, yeah. No, I live a charmed life for sure. I'm not saying I don't, but
wait, who's gonna watch Little Livy while you're gone?
My parents are coming up from Florida.
Oh shit, son.
Yeah, they're gonna be hanging out here with little Livy for like 5-6 days, and yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be good.
That's awesome. That's great. All right, cool. Well, dude, why don't we just fucking get into it, man? You know, people have been texting us about it. I've honestly had multiple people texting me about it outside of the number one dad's group chat. People like, yo, you hear that? You heard about this, right? I think it's because they know how I do Indian shtick, and they're like, you're all over this, right? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm all over it.
Yeah.
But you want to intro the topic for anyone who hasn't seen it yet?
Oh yeah, I'm all over it. I sent my application in today. Yeah, so there was a story that broke on social media apparently a couple of days ago. We're talking like today's Friday, this was like Wednesday. And these stories tend to move at a breakneck speed, but according to a lawsuit filed in, I believe, the state of New York, there was a banker who worked for JP Morgan who accused his superior, Lorna Hajdini, of sexually assaulting him. And it's sent everybody kind of into a tizzy because this chick is Brazil. She is Brazil.
Is that you know? I wanted to get your thoughts on her appearance, but I guess we're getting right to. I mean, honestly, that is what most people are saying on the online. That this hot ass chick is sexually assaulting you. But do you have the details, or you want me to bring them up?
Yeah, no, I got him.
Okay.
And again, this is one of those social media stories that just move so fast that it's almost hard to find the original story after like 13 hours. But here's a pretty good summation of it. Let's see. All right. JP Morgan Lev Fin, I think that stands for Leverage Finance. Executive Director Lorna Hajdini quoted in an anonymous lawsuit by a junior male colleague accusing her of making him her sex slave. Viagra, roofies, and balls not quote unquote tasting like curry are some other astonishing highlights of the lawsuit that accuses Hajdini of rape, stalking, and abuse. Now, apparently she's from, where is it, Othman?
Albania, I believe.
Of Albanian. Now, I'm going to guess that's somewhere near like Estonia. If I had to take a wild shot in the dark.
I think that's Europe. Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, one of those. Moldova. It's in the Balkans, I believe. Europe, yeah, southeastern Europe.
Right. So this guy, unfortunately, according to the original story, is just getting targeted by his disgusting, repulsive, insanely hot boss, female boss.
Yeah.
Which no guy wants to live under that scrutiny constantly. You know, can you imagine, Othman, going into work, being in fear every single day that you'll be recognized for your body and not your body of work?
Yeah, I mean the way that people were first made aware of this is it was a complaint filed in the New York Supreme Court, and the dude used like a pseudonym. So, but the chick was identified right away. But yeah, he was saying, like you said, repeated sexual advances, intimidation, threats to his career. If you don't fuck me soon, I'm gonna ruin you. Never forget, I effing own you. Really egregious stuff. Birthday BJ for my brown boy, my little brown boy, you're gonna need to earn it. My little Arab brown boy toy.
What's wrong with that? I thought we were supposed to embrace our ethnicity.
You know what? Has anyone called you my little crack ass cracker?
I'd be fine if they did.
I know, but you don't really truly know until you're in the thick of it, right?
True.
But so this story leaked, and then like the details started coming out about like what specifically was he being put through. Whoever this guy is, who must be like a smoke show finance bro, you know, to have this girl who's not bad, like you said, what would you rate her? Like a 7.39, something like that.
Yeah, she's in that territory for sure.
Yeah. So you're like, damn, who is this hot ass finance bro?
Wait a second. Wait a second. I've got something I think we need to do first. Oathman.
Okay.
If I can just pull something up real quick. Okay. All right. So the allegations go pretty hard. I mean, it's not just a finance bro being overtaken by his boss or being just slowly dismantled by his boss incrementally every single day. But the allegations are, and this is just one snippet. Hajdini, again, this is the person being accused of the acts, allegedly removed her shirt, began fondling her breasts, and racially insulted the accuser's wife, remarking, "I bet your little Asian fish head wife doesn't have these cannons," the complaint reads. Doe, who is the accuser, claims she then forcibly removed his pants and performed oral sex on him against his will. That's awful. Who would want that? What guy in America would ever want that from his boss?
Yeah.
He continued to protest and began blah, 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 blah. The complaint says she repeatedly reminded him that she, quote, owned, unquote, him, and that she controlled his promotion and bonus. That sounds awful. And like to get a raise, pardon the pun, to get a raise, one has to subject themselves to getting blown by their hot boss. I mean, what a travesty this is, truly. And that she controlled his promotion bonus, which he understood as a threat that she would block both if he refused. How horrible.
Yeah.
Twice, Doe claims that Hajdini propositioned him for oral sex in the office. Perish the thought. On one occasion, asking, "Birthday BJ for the brown boy, my little brown boy. I fucking own you. I will make you pay. Do you think you're going to be in good standing if you do not have me in your corner?" She allegedly said. "Do you really think management wants some brown boy Indian leading originations? If you don't fuck my brains out tonight, I'm going to sabotage your promotion." I mean, this is horrific, guys. This cannot take place in a place of work. On June 9th, 2025, and we should honestly, at the beginning of this episode, add some sort of disclaimer or like trigger warning so that people who've been in this situation before know not to read on or watch on. June 9th, 2025, Doe says he received a voicemail from someone claiming to be a manager at JP Morgan Chase, telling him he wasn't welcome because of his skin color, adding that people don't want you or your kind here. I mean,
That's crazy, dude.
this is just a modern day tragedy.
Now, I will say, when I first saw this, I heard the story and I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. I wonder I wonder what the dude looks like. And then I saw the allegations, and I was like, hang on a sec. She called her own tits cannons. Like, I don't think I've ever heard a woman ever refer to her busties as cannons.
I mean, either this story is highly suspicious or this is the coolest chick of all time.
Yeah, dude.
Even it makes her even hotter. And the fact that, imagine, I mean, did we all not see the photo of her? It's a publicity photo of her working at JP Morgan Chase and her standing in a boardroom on top of the boardroom table with her massive cannons hanging down over top of the camera lens. Oh God, I would love to see those cannons right now.
And I'm like,
this poor little brown boy has to be subjugated to sitting there and having wages thrown in his face and cannons thrown in his face. I mean, dear God, what does this world come to?
Yeah, it's pretty rough, dude. So I saw that and I was like, hang on a sec. She called them cannons? That's weird.
Yeah, hang
That's
on.
like a chick being like,
wait.
You're gonna look at these hangers,
You're gonna withhold my promotion if I don't suck on your hangers? I don't have to pay you to see your cannons?
Right. And then so I saw that and I was like, that's weird, man. Why would she call him hanger? And then I see the thing about like we don't want you're kind. You think they want to promote a little brown dude, a little Indian dude, and I'm thinking, hang on, aren't like a lot of Indian dudes in executive positions at companies? Like, isn't that so commonplace that people are like getting upset about that? Like, so why wouldn't a giant company like this ever consider having Indian dudes at the top? That's weird, But wait a second. Did she say he's Indian? And aren't Indian dudes like notoriously super horny? Like, so this guy was refusing advances?
Your words, not mine.
I'm like, dude, this dude must be a super dreamy Indian dude, like Jay Sean or something like that. Otherwise, I'm not sure if I believe it. But honestly, was it like this for you, where you're like, when you saw that shit, you're like, hang on a sec, something's not right here?
I saw like the original suspicions about this, and people were in the beginning. There were people in the replies going, "This is like Indian fanfic." Fiction, which,
first of all, the script is so poorly written. Like, it's almost like I'm gonna say the most offensive thing I can to you. I'm gonna say the shit that like would 100% get me in trouble and be something that you could use in court to get me in trouble. Like, she's very plainly stating, if you don't do this, your promotion is in jeopardy. You know what I mean?
You mean
not
like,
even like being coy about it or anything like that.
Well, speaking of coy, you mean like, I bet your little Asian fish head wife doesn't have these cannons?
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, dude, my women don't know to call people fish head. That's crazy.
I don't even know to call somebody fish head.
Me neither. I'm not even sure what it means. Does it mean like Asians eat fish head soup?
I don't know, but I mean, the memes were all over the place. I saw one where it was like taking that one meme of like the women in like the Office place that was viral a couple of years ago. It was like da 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 da, and it was like fish head sitting on a cot. Fish head sitting on a cot. There were so many good memes, dude. It was like a meme of Palooza these past couple days.
Yeah. Okay, so anyways, this comes out.
Do we have the actual transcript from the lawsuit, or are we all just kind of going off of what's being reported, because I feel like that's what's happening more.
I don't know. I mean, what do you want to find the court documents? What are you saying?
Well, it would just be funny to reenact it, but all right. What were you saying?
Okay. So, anyways, the John Doe is revealed. So the next day, people were like, okay, the story seems fishy. Hang on a sec. She said what to him? And then the next day, honestly, I don't know how it happened, but the John Doe gets revealed. And so everyone sees this guy's professional headshot. And it's this dude. His name is Chirayu Rana.
Okay. First of all, why does he look like the Elephant Man? What's wrong with his face? Like, it looks like a normal face, but it also doesn't at the same time.
Right.
There's something going on. Like he took like somebody else's face and had it transplanted onto his.
I know. Yeah, it's very strange.
Like, he looks like that lady that got her face ripped off by
The monkey,
Travis the monkey, you know?
yeah.
And then had to have like somebody else's face sewn on. What's going on here, dude? He's got like the widest, longest cheeks I've ever seen.
Yeah. And I mean, he doesn't look like the hot finance bro I was picturing, right?
Right.
And you're like, hang on a sec, that chick is begging this dude to fuck her, and he's refusing. You know,
Right.
under duress.
Well, dude, under duress. You have to put emphasis on under duress. Certainly, he didn't want to bang this fine ass executive.
Right.
Who would want to do that? I mean, what is he, gay?
And then it's like you start getting details about this guy, and you start hearing, oh, he doesn't even work there anymore. He got fired or laid off. We don't know, but it was kind of a breakup scenario where he would benefit. He's trying to get a little bit of get back from his former company by doing something like this because of the circumstances of his departure. And then, you know, this chick and I guess her team start giving people their side of the story. And, you know, cell phone records are pulled, email records are pulled, all sorts of shit like that to debunk what this dude has claimed. And it becomes clear pretty quickly that this dude fabricated this story out of bitterness to get back at, I guess, a former boss.
Right. Now, I've got a question for you, Othman.
Yeah.
Now, here's the main photo that's been circulating of her in the boardroom on top of the table.
Yeah.
And now she's, according to the allegations, demanding oral sex be performed on her. I just want to ask you, what are the odds, even under the strenuous circumstances of being under duress, that you would turn that down?
I mean, dude,
I would love to be under her duress. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's right.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, the picture that he paints is the hottest scene of all time. You're late. You're working late night in the office. You're in a Manhattan skyrise, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And she says, I need those papers. I need those financial reports by tomorrow. And you're not going home until I get them. And also until you have a little taste of this.
I did. I mean, I'm just gonna come out and say it. You know, everybody is thinking it. Indian dudes are notoriously the horniest guys on the planet.
I'm gonna come out and say it too in Donald Trump voice. I'm gonna come.
Yeah, I'm gonna come, dude. This guy So you're telling me she went to him and she was like, "Hey, big boy. Hey, big brown boy. Let me suck that dick." And he was like,
Redaction.
"No, mom, no, I'm
Redaction.
not."
Redaction. Oathman. Redaction. She called him a little brown boy.
Yeah. And he's all, "No, mom, no, I'm not to be letting you doing the suck on. I can't be. We are in a professional. I know you're asking me to be doing the fuck, but I come here for work and only work." And she's like, "No, I'm not. You know what? You're not going to get a promotion if you don't let me freaking gargle your balls." Mom, madam, excuse me, madam. I have to put my bare foot down right now. You can't be doing the talking to me like this. Like in what world is that even?
Barefoot.
It's completely unimaginable. It would never happen.
Barefoot.
This guy literally thought of his his dream, his fantasy scenario. So I'm thinking the boss, the short girl, the one with those big cannons, she is to be begging me to be doing the fuck on her. And if I don't do a good job, then she is going to tell she's going to tell the boss. But so she is every day she is begging. She's saying, please, Raja, please come doing the fuck. Come. I'm going to put the roofie in your drink. I'm going to, and every day I have to say, no, mom, madam, not today.
Do you think when he was devising his lawsuit, he thought of all the things he had done in his 20s? He was like, let me say that she put the roofie in my drink.
Yeah.
Let me say that she demanded that I do the fucking to her.
He's like, hey, he got together with his boys. He's like, Rapinder, why don't we think of everything we used to do in the club, but reverse? So she did it to me.
Please. She told me. She said, please, Rajan, please show me your boobs.
Yeah.
Please show me your boobs and your vagine. And
She is doing the begging to me. She is begging to me. She is saying, Raja, let me show you my bobs and vagine.
She's begging. That is what this story really is.
Dude.
He filed a lawsuit, a legal document telling the court that his boss begged him to look at her bobs and vagine straight out of a fucking message board.
That's so funny, dude. He literally thought of he was like the fantasy that he beats off to. And he's like, I'm going to use that to get dude. And what was I gonna say? Oh, they're saying online, they're calling him Gurpreet Smolier. Did you see that? Yeah, Gurpreet Smolier. Yeah, dude, it's just insane. It's like he couldn't. It's so stupid too, Like you can't come up with the most out of this world, once in a million dream come true fantasy. And then be like,
and then she said, please, that is not enough drippings for me. Can I please have some more drippings?
And that's why today I am starting a movement. We will be standing up for any Indian man who is in this position. We will be calling it #MePoo. Today we are doing the starting of the Me Too movement. Any man, any Indian who is out there who is doing the harassment by his boss, we are saying no. Not today.
10
Not
dirty,
ever.
10 dirty toes down.
Yeah. We are doing the standing on business. If you have a fantasy out there because your boss, you want to doing the fuck on your boss, use that to get money out of the company. Pretend it happened and then take them to court. I mean, that's what happened, right?
Rapinder. Oh man. Rapinder got so out of pocket. He got so out of pocket.
He wasn't even like slick with it or careful with it. At least throw in like, yeah, we had the consensual relationship, but it was no, this chick was trying to sexually assault him every day in the office because he's so irresistible.
It's one thing to drag this lady's name through the poo, but it's another to drag JP Morgan Chase, like one of the oldest, most established banking companies in the entire country, in the history of the country.
I know, dude. It's nuts, man.
How did he think this was going to end?
This guy's a psychopath. But dude, did you hear about this? So apparently, now that this dude's name is out there and stuff, people are like looking into what's going on in his life, what his history is and shit like that. And so somebody found this online. It says Charayu Rana asked for help with his problem from a chatbot this is like 10 months ago. We can see a major inconsistency in his story. He originally said the abuser was a male. I guess he eventually thought it was better to pick the hottest woman he worked with to go after. This is from 10 months ago on the website Ask a Lawyer. So this dude using his real name on askalawyer.com or something, he wrote, I was raped and sexually assaulted, harassed, and forced to do drugs by my former boss at Morgan Stanley. But in this conversation, he says it's a dude.
Got it.
And then 10 months later, I guess he was like, no, I can't have everyone out there doing the thinking I am gay. So
Right.
He switched it up because that was like a bridge too far. So he's been planning this for a while, I guess.
Yeah. It seems. Why would he do this? It's crazy. I mean, the internet finds everything out. You've got to have, at the very least, brass balls to go through with this. And then also, you have to just not give a shit about anything to want to drag an innocent lady's name through the mud. It's just terrible.
Dude, I honestly think he should get like serious prison time for doing this. Like, you're right, dude. What kind of person is comfortable like ruining someone's life with just the most blatant lie of all time like this? It's insane.
I mean, we should go back to Hammurabi's code. Eye for an eye. All right. Okay. So you accuse this lady of threatening you with sexual assault. Now you're going to be threatened with sexual assault. Now you have to be the one that gets.
I mean, threatening an Indian dude with sex is like, threatening a fat guy with a cheeseburger. You don't ever tell me to fuck, dude. What's funny about this is
you bloody banjo, you motherfucker, bloody banjo, bloody plunder.
You motherfuck bloody bastard. What's crazy about this dude? I was trying to like find out information about him, and I looked him up, and he went to Bishop O'Connell in Vienna, Virginia. Yeah, which is like $25,000 a year, by the way.
Yeah.
So this guy's had a really tough life, you know.
All right. So he's from our area. He's from our hood.
Yeah, he's like our age too. But I was looking at like some politician dude, some low level politician was like, "Holy shit, this dude went to my high school." I'm like, all right, way to fucking out yourself out as like a rich white politician. Anyways, so I was looking in the comments because I was like, I was wondering if anybody had any other insight, and somebody who went to school with him was like, "Yeah, this dude was fucking insane." I remember he brought knives to school and got expelled. So
At a private high school?
I guess, yeah. So this dude's an insane person.
I mean, what kind of, seriously, to bring weapons to a private, basically all white high school?
Yeah.
What kind of gang warfare is going on that you need to arm yourself?
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. But you know, okay, so he's nuts. He's always been a loose cannon. How does he work his way up to
loose cannons?
Yeah, hi-oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's been dealing with a couple of loose cannons, you know.
dude, I don't think that's ever been uttered. Like, no woman has ever in the history of the world
uttered.
Yeah, no woman in the history of the world, of the globes, get it, has been like, check out these fucking cannons.
I know.
You know?
Believe me, we wish they would, but they don't.
Yeah, you guys can do that if you want.
It's like when you ever like, have you ever been? We're talking way distant history, obviously. You're hooking up with a girl, and you're like, look, just talk dirty to me, and she's like, oh, please, I want you to all over me. And you're like,
the laundry is all over the place. Like, it's such a mess in this room.
It's so dirty in here. And you're like, oh, please just fucking try. Please just try for once in your life. Just try.
You know who might have called her tits cannons? We've talked about her on the show before, but Ava Devine, our girl. I mean, she said everything under the sun, right?
She's a porn star. That they don't count. They're outliers.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I remember a specific video where she's blowing some dude, and she's like, she called it a ramrod. His penis. I was like, what? This girl? I never heard that before. So, anyways, it wouldn't surprise me if she's called her tits cannons. But so yeah, anyways, so this dude is like a psychopath, but how did he get to this like level at JP Morgan where, you know, he's probably making crazy money? I don't know, maybe you got to be a psychopath to do that, you know?
Not crazy enough, apparently. You know, he's having his promotion waged over him or threatened over him.
Well, dude, no amount of money is enough for these fucks, you know?
All right.
You know what I'm talking about. Corey knows what I'm talking about. Corey sends me like 5 Indian reels a day, by the way. He's like deep into it, which I appreciate, Corey. I love it.
Here's a comment from Corey. He says, this is the closest to full Indian episode we've gotten. I'm here for it.
Shit, we got a couple of these we got to go through.
Gaygram alert.
I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Glad Shorts hasn't Fanta Radio with the $20 Gaygram. He says Glad Shorts isn't frozen up yet. That's a nod to last week's episode, or this early week's episode.
Patreon exclusive.
Yes. Oh, we got another one. Shit.
Gaygram alert.
I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Fan of Radio claims that she may have threatened his H-1B visa.
I mean, it sounds like this dude had rich parents, you know what I mean? Went to O'Connell, so as much as I want to envision that he has like a very heavy Indian accent, he seems like just a rich, crazy kid. But yeah, this is nuts, dude.
All right.
I saw shit online. They were saying,
I got to piss so bad.
huh?
I got to piss so bad. I
Oh,
drank
do you
like
think that?
4 gallons of water today.
All right, you don't have to tell me what you drink. I saw shit online that said, I mean, it's a great point. If this chick started an OnlyFans today, if she just launched it, dude, she would never have to work ever again. You know, everyone's wondering what them cannons look like, but also, you know, she'll sell her soul if she does something like that. So, you know, there's that trade-off too. But yeah, it's a pretty fucking wild story. Let's see. Okay. Fan of Radio says morale is at an all-time high at JP Morgan, the opposite of United Healthcare. Yeah, I've seen a lot of jokes about, you know, people putting in their applications at JP Morgan. This girl is, I mean, she's going to be super popular after this. Christian L7, Fishhead is wild to say, LMAO. Yeah, Fishhead. You know what? The other crazy part is like, yo, what about his poor Asian wife who, I mean, first of all, what's she doing being married to this dude? But she was just catching strays from this dude's freaking, you know, evil plot. So now he has to go home and be like, "Hey, babe, sorry I called you a flat-chested, you know, fish head. I didn't mean that." So that's pretty nuts. Jen Montana, come on, who hasn't demanded sex from a guy at work? Am I right, ladies? Is that true? I'm curious about that, if that is true. All right, let's see. What's up, Shorts? Back? How you doing, bud?
Yeah, bro. We got to do shout outs too.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right, you want to do that?
Yeah. Do it.
Anyways, fun topic. You know, I feel like we could talk about that shit for like 3 hours, but we can't. We got other stuff to talk about.
So where did it end? Like, do we know definitively that he made it up? And I think we can all guess, right? But
I think that right now they have given their side of the story, JP Morgan and this girl, and it's, you know, they have an overwhelming amount of evidence to the contrary. So it'll probably fizzle out, but I hope he goes to jail or something, dude. You can't just go unscathed.
yeah, I mean, I can't say what I was going to say.
Why? Wow, what's wrong?
Oh, no, it's okay. Let's do shout outs.
All right.
It's time for our big time P1 shout out.
Let's give a quick shout out to our big time P1s. Those are our $8 tier supporters at patreon.com/IDM Pod, where you get 3 times the show. Shout outs to Alex, AJ McCown, Alex Davis, Brendan Cooney, Brendan Smith, Brent Wenzel, Brian Altman, Brian Busties, Chris Eller, Danny Loudermilk, David Slat, Nick Gers, Hearts IDM.
All right.
Eddie H, Ernesto, 29, Mike, Craven Moorhead, Iron Mike Sleep, James M, Jen Montana, Ain't No Such Things as Halfway Crooks, Johnny Walker, JP Flame, Kevin Leahy, Kevin Smith, Korean Dong Jung John, Chris Stein, Ron America, Lance Barker, Matt Broderick, Matt Sarchek, and Matt Sarchek. Shout outs to Peter Rosecrans, Phil J, Reggie, Instagram.com/Brad Paints This, Steven Snowman, Theo H, William Lubomir. We will read whenever you guys are ready. Patreon.com/IDM Pod Patreon.com/IDM Pod. For more, thank you so much. We should probably get out of here.
All right, but before we do that, we got to do, as always, we got to give a shout out to our guy, the one, the only, re-upped on his sponsorship this past week. You're looking kind of frazzled over there. You all right?
I'm good.
Oh, yeah. Do it for the Me Poo movement, dude. Give a shout out to our guy, Money Mike, the Clifton Plumber.
In Northern Virginia, where the sun always shines. Money Mike.
Hello, everybody. If you guys need a plumber in the Northern Virginia area, we've got your guy, Mike Cook. Mike Cook has owned and operated his small business all over Northern Virginia for the past 20 plus years. He's licensed and insured. There's no job too big or too small. He's a third generation plumber. There's no job that's too big or too small for him. He is the plumber of your dreams. So if you guys need a plumber, just give him a call at 703-501-1926. Let me slow that down for you. That's 703-501-1926. Or you can visit his brand new website at thecliftonplumber.com. We'll see you guys on the Patreon. We love you. Bye-bye.
From his wife, everything's alright. He's got the magic touch, only knows how to make boys. Money Mike's a master, bringing plumbing